because that's what's important right now, even though our Capri Suns are wonderful. We got Gyro and a Wisp going to be banned out. Empire rid of the Bane and the Darkseer.
Come on, we want to see more Invoker.
Dude, Resolution plays a sick, nasty Invoker. He must be thrilled about the buffs. Thrilled!
So earlier Empire were playing some Shadow Fiend still, even though it got nerfed. They were playing some Tiny for Havas. It seemed to be a go-to pick. And didn't seem to be playing too much 6.86 stuff.
Wait,
Why are we casting Wings Gaming, guys? They're picking Coddle and shit. Those guys are way better.
Right?
Damn.
No, did Empire go with a full lineup? Do they have a stand-in?
Yeah.
Good question. You know, they've got these
they
funky
all
names going.
Who's stand-in XXXXX?
Oh, that's Nofia. I guess the orange player is
X,
Nofia.
X, X, X.
Orange is Nofi and purple is Funnick, I guess.
Probably, yeah. I don't know.
It's XXX as he's
Do
dead.
we know anything about their players? Are they attending with a full roster?
I haven't heard otherwise.
No, yeah. The only stand-in at WCA is Arteezy, so it's a full roster. I'm like nearly 100% sure. So it's the normal lads on Empire.
Vengeful Spirit first pick. Nice. No Tusk. Vengeful Spirit.
All right. It's probably a Nofia type hero. I've seen him play a bit.
I wonder if Secret still put a lot of
Nofia
value
type of
into
hero?
like a Shadow Fiend.
Hovos type of hero.
I haven't seen Empire run the carry Venge.
5 seconds.
Didn't they do it one time during game show? Wasn't it one game?
Maybe. They probably lost since I don't remember it.
Because you didn't remember it, so they probably lost.
Will we see Secret open with
Wasn't
something like the
memorable.
Ember Spirit?
Oh, yeah.
And what was it? Bane maybe? No, Bane was banned.
Ember Wind Ranger they
Dazzle.
did in one of their games. So that was that was against Wings earlier. They didn't do too hot.
They picked Dazzle. They're really not 6.86 believers, that's for sure.
Yeah, and you guys said that
Puppy Coddle, let's go.
they're gonna pick something different.
Oh, I wouldn't mind Puppy Coddle. Undying.
Team Empires.
I think it's the same opening
Classic.
as game 2.
Yeah.
Last series.
Secure their lanes. They had Envy on Anti-Mage. They didn't have Ember that game.
that's
But
right.
they had the Undying first two. Undying Invoker. Yeah. But I think they saw how well the Undying did and it's like, let's just keep picking this.
Maybe Slardar for Empire now?
So that's good versus Ember.
This is
Any
the best part of the
minus-
Capri Sun.
Yeah, any minus armor is good versus Ember, but Slada is not so good versus the Tombstone.
You can phase through the zombies with Sprint.
Oh yeah,
that not-
See, you guys don't believe me. See, you guys don't believe me. I told you guys Invoker is like a first phase thing now.
Who doesn't believe you?
There he is. Invoker.
You keep saying we don't believe you when you
Cause
say
you
shit.
cause you guys make fun of me.
Yeah, but
We don't make fun of you, Winter.
Yes, you do.
Winter.
Oh, we love you,
on.
Winter.
we
Come
don't
on.
question
I
the
love
Invoker,
you.
you know?
Coddle guy loves you. Gods loves you. I love you.
Remaining.
That's 3 people.
You have
Three
to
people.
you have to prove it tonight.
Oh yeah.
No thanks.
Team
No thanks, Winter.
Heels by the ears. Let's go. And now, we'll see where they're going to follow up from here. Magnus being banned out. That's a wise ban. Typically a go-to classic combo for Secret or Ember Spirit and Magnus.
Team Empires turn to ban.
And they rid of the Night Stalker, which is a common counter to the Ember Spirit. These are things that analysts say.
Yep.
But our analyst doesn't care.
10 seconds.
Analysts can be talking about how Tornado's good against the Flame Guard to dispel it.
Oh yes, that's good.
Yep.
Alacrity level 2, you always can't forget that.
What do you guys think
Reserve
about the
time.
Ether Lens on Invoker?
Shit.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
You should always get Aghanims.
Alright.
I'm serious. Like Aghanims is just way better.
when you say shit, I believe it, Winter. You keep making the mistake of thinking we don't believe you when you say stuff here.
I mean it's good on Invoker, but it's just I feel like you want to get the Aghanims. is
No,
way better.
it's good. You said shit. Is it good or is it shit?
Yeah, winner.
Not worth I mean buying that since Aghanims is just way better.
Okay.
Is this
Why not both?
5 seconds.
a Weehop Meepo game?
He plays the... oh no, sorry, he's not playing the Invoker. What I'm talking about, it's Empire.
Reserve time.
Could be. Could be.
Do we have a mute button?
No, I just raised my mic and sneezed.
We did. We would have used it long ago in New Winter.
Yep.
Reported.
no Slardar. And there's the Dazzle. They are indeed 6.86 haters.
Team Empire's turn to pick.
So
Back to Empire's side now.
Empire's gonna like build a very strong 5-man. Like,
Do you think they're going to get like an AA? It helps a bit with 5-man. Very good against the heal power
Yeah,
of Undying
A
and
is
Dazzle.
A is quite good with the bench,
Yeah, I like AA. Let's see if Empire like it.
and it's the global presence. You can do the exalt build
Spirit
with that.
Breaker.
Nope, they hate it. Spirit Breaker.
Team Secret's turn to pick.
And a Tusk.
Oh gosh.
Secret is just getting a dream
Team
lineup right now.
Empire's
Tusk
turn
Undying
to pick.
combo, Dazzle, Envy's Ember.
I actually think Venge might be a call this game
Why is that?
because they want to play
Just 'cause they
fast.
pick-
They want to play fast pace with SB, and you
Yeah.
want to run around gang, and then you kill. I'm not sure if they're gonna do exalt invoker, but it seems like you can have a good game plan around it. Exalt invoker, and then you have the necro book, and you put Venge on call, so you get a lot of levels on aura. Then you push early,
10
and you fight.
seconds
But they could
remaining.
do Venge support and play fast pace as well if they pick some kind of.
Yeah, I
say,
guess. I
flame
guess you
farmer
can
that
too.
fights well.
Seconds remaining.
There it is, the
Bang.
AA.
Team Secret's turn
Not
to
even
bat.
trying. I think Secret they could round out if they don't do a fancy meepo. They could always get a Shadow Fiend. You know, manage to just creep that one by the whole draft.
Fifth pick for Secret. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You know.
10 seconds remaining.
No,
I
seems
actually
okay.
worry about a lot of things. Like Shadow Fiend is.
Yeah,
5
Spirit Breaker's a
seconds
problem, I
remaining.
guess.
Yeah, Spirit Breaker will be a problem in the lane, and then you have Ice Blast and Swap. All those spells are really good
Reserve
versus
time.
SF.
And Invoker's now just like really good at mid lane.
Do you pick Viper mid seems
Team
alright.
Empire's
Yeah, Viper's
turn
okay.
to bat.
But I'm not
But
sure.
Weeha's not a Viper player.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if he.
He's
plays
not a
that yet.
Viper player really, and he's not a Dazzle player. But I
I've-
mean,
I've
Puppy
s-
could just make him be one. you know?
Yeah, I've seen him play the Viper once or twice before, but it's definitely not like a. You think Weeha, you don't think Viper.
10
Yeah,
seconds
Yeah,
just
but-
think of the available options. It's
But
like-
Viper's not so good versus Ice Blast though. Ice Blast
5
is generally
seconds remaining.
a counter, sort of a semi-counter towards a Viper because you rely a lot on your sustain.
They banned the Viper here anyways, so
Team Secret's
I don't know if you
turn
need someone to
pick.
fill that void. Maybe
Razor
you get
is
like
the
a
same.
yeah, Razor's the same thing exactly, or
Mm.
Meepo or Shadow Fiend. I don't know what else.
This is a
Lena.
pretty decent Meepo game.
I
As
think
far as like Empire not having heroes that are that good against
Invoker
Meepo.
is quite good versus Meepo, don't
Quite
you think
good, yeah,
so?
yeah. But the other three, not so
Yeah.
much.
The other three, like heavy single target burst sometimes is also good versus Meepo. Like if
Yeah.
you have a bench core that's strong
They-
enough.
10 seconds
Yeah, they're not.
remaining.
They don't have that much single target burst. So like out of the other three, so
Yeah.
like Lena or
5
Lion type.
seconds
But
burst.
remaining.
do you think Meepo is weaker against Quaswax or Exalt Invoker? Quaswax, right? Because of the mana drain.
Weak against.
Do you find it
Both,
more
I think.
annoying against the EMP or the Exalt? Because you play Meepo, right?
I'd find the EMP is more annoying. The Exort is more like threatening. Like you're more likely to get like solo killed or something by
But
an Exort.
didn't we
Invoker.
see like one of the games where Fnatic beat them? They had a black on the Quaswax Invoker and
Yes.
you just keep What event was that? Was it an ESL? ESL?
That was ESL.
Is that
the game
ESL
one,
New
I
York
think,
like 2 years ago or whatever, a year ago?
yeah. Wasn't
2
that the
years.
recent one
Dude,
when
this year.
Secret lost the best? Secret won the best of 3, but they lost game 1 to Fnatic. And that I think was the Invoker vs Meepo game, maybe.
Not sure, but
Oh, Burst Meepo, yeah.
yeah, it seemed like it rings a bell. But the thing is, like, Empire have last pick, so what are the heroes like? There's still Sven. Sven is quite good
Sven,
versus.
Tiny's still there. I was actually thinking Tiny when you mentioned fast pace. Like Havosur, like,
Oh
he
yeah,
could play Tiny
true.
here.
Tiny is also good. For
Safe
that.
lane Tiny's not great against the Tomb, but
Tiny is good for Secret too.
Lena.
Alright,
okay, Lena mid.
this is
Team
just very
Empire's
standard.
turn to
Everything is
pick.
very standard.
Yeah, this Secret draft is.
All right, well,
nothing
we
different.
see Lena here.
I mean, if you talk about the new Invoker, right? I think there are very few heroes that can stand in the lane against him. Like Dina is just one of those few left.
Mm-hmm.
Like so hard to CS against the Invoker right now with the buffs that he received. I see squishy hero, so Tiny might be the choice for
Yeah,
Empire.
Tiny. I really
10
like Tiny
seconds
vs Lena.
remaining.
Yeah, Tiny, Dazzle,
5 seconds
Undying. There's a
remaining.
lot of heroes that Tiny can just insta combo.
Show me
Reserve
Terrorblade.
time.
Oh yeah.
I want to see the new
I
Terrorblade.
think Host plays Terrorblade. Does he play Terrorblade?
No,
I-
Ice King.
that's
Yeah.
a boss.
I was gonna say Wraith King too. Like Wraith King is also a good choice
Where are you now?
because Wraith King. I think if you do Exalt Invoker, Wraith King is actually very strong with the lineup because you just push with all the auras and you have Venge aura, you have Wraith King aura. You just group and push. You don't care about anything. You get your level 6, you get your items, you group and push.
Yeah, we're still here casting WCA in our wonderful wonderful production studio. Winner's not allowed on the couch anymore, so
Huh?
kicked him off.
You took my spot.
Yeah, my spot now.
So standard lanes, I guess.
Buckle up and get ready for Game 1 of Team Secret versus Team Empire. Remember, this is coming off Secret dropping
10
both
seconds
games to
remaining.
Wings, and then they split. No, they 2-0'd Fnatic,
5 seconds remaining.
and now here they are
Yep.
in Empire.
I want to see this matchup though, the Lina versus Invoker. How can Invoker actually win that matchup quite handily?
If
I feel like the new Invoker should
and if
be
Empire
able
want,
to.
they could offensive trial here with their
Empire?
heroes.
I
Yeah,
guess they can. But SB,
they can pressure the Ember, and then also if they offensive trial, and it means that the mid lane Lina won't get any help versus Invoker, because the supports will be forced to help the safe lane.
All right, pick our driver. Oh, you're going to be our driver today. All right. Shout out to production. They're going to
why is
free
no
camera
one
into it.
moving? No
Uh-oh.
one is-
Oh,
wow.
we're gonna need to re-see.
Oh, classic WCA.
WCA.
Classic WCA things. As if we haven't waited long enough for this wonderful game.
Thanks, WCA.
Thanks.
Can't you just appreciate that there's a tournament?
I think we can.
Uh,
And
Because there's not many of them, you know.
well, it looks like every time we reconnect, we get treated to a whole full frame.
Okay, we'll
So,
go back and come
let's
back
do it
in,
again.
and we'll see how much
Let's see,
further they've progressed.
Dota 2 now a turn-based game.
Yeah, all right. Hey, thumbs up to that nose pimple you got there, though. Jug.
Jug.
Well, I cannot unsee that nose pimple now.
Yep, nose pimple. Sorry, Wind Ranger.
I specifically like this frame.
It's a good try.
Okay, so
We've,
no, you have to relog. You
Yeah,
have to
let's
relog.
relog.
Try relogging.
Oh,
do,
we
do,
got
do,
2
do,
free
do.
frames.
it's
We,
moving.
we are being treated here.
It's game time, as you can see.
Oh,
It's
oh.
kind of fluid now. We're ready.
Let's get ourselves in.
Let's get ourselves buckled up and ready for the hype.
Hey, look at his build. He has one branch. Maybe he's gonna use
There
it
we
for
go.
the tangle.
Oh, shout out to Bruno in chat. When he turns up, starts to work. So obviously fix something on their end. You know.
Shout
Thank
to Valve,
you,
those
thank
guys
you.
Thanks, Valve.
How'd it
Thank
work?
you.
Thanks, guys. They fixed
You
the
just got to
lane.
get that right
Yep.
plug
Cheers,
in.
Bruno.
And while we're at it,
Pull it
thanks,
out,
Birch.
blow on it, put it
Thanks,
back in.
Purge, as well.
Yeah,
Yep.
thank
Oh, no. Oh, Bruno, come on.
Ah.
Thanks, Bruno.
What is happening?
Yeah, give
Oh.
another reconnect.
Give the reconnect. Let's get ourselves back in.
Let's get.
And
That's not the game we're looking
Earth
for.
Spirit in that game. Check it out.
oh, Earth Spirit.
And a Terrorblade.
Oh, and
Oh,
the
what hero
Terror
is this?
That's a Nyx assassin.
Well, apparently
Could
Nick's
you not
assassin.
tell?
It looks like
Right.
Quelling Blade only
Predator.
inflicts its bonus damage on enemy and neutral creeps. All right, we're back in the
Oh,
game
dear.
here.
There we
As you
go.
can see, we missed
And-
not much.
Missed a couple CS.
And the action is roaring. I think she shot 2 fireballs at once.
Oh, this
So
is
we reconnect.
Can
you
we
said,
blow?
Winter?
Can we blow on the Ethernet cable or something?
shout out to JD for the DDoS.
Yeah. Can you guys? Yeah. Oh.
All right,
Oh.
we're gonna try to reconnect. I think.
Should we just try and restart Dota?
Try restart
Yeah,
Dota.
restart
I
Dota.
think you need to reload.
If not, we can use the Russian camera or something. The Russian
The-
stream. I'll talk to.
Oh, we can actually talk to the Russians
The
and
Russians
ask
all
them
that
because
shit,
they'll
bro.
be cool with us. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they'll be cool lads with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
So-
try again.
Let's,
Oh. And let's launch the game.
Right.
Still currently running at the moment, and the background, here we go, it says it's running. Let's get ourselves in, and we are loading in right now, ladies and gentlemen.
ladies and gentlemen,
It's
just
been a while since we've kind
have
of
some
casted
patience
it.
with
Well,
us as we get loaded back into the
And
game.
here we have it. New hero, new arcana. 6.86 is on the screen.
This is the main screen for Dota right
And,
now.
we're just going to look to click onto the watch button at the
Yeah.
top. Here we go. Beautiful. Oh, no. Over to learn.
oh,
Oh.
Thanks, Purge.
learn some
Back
mechanics.
to watch.
Okay.
Empire vs. Secret. Waiting to watch game. Did you know that Quelling Blade only inflicts its bonus damage on enemy and neutral creeps?
I never have heard that before.
Well, there we go. Thanks to lovely Tuss there. He has just informed us
All right.
that this is how the game works.
Did you know once upon a
Shout outs
time,
to Chicken
data effect
MC
Roshan-
now connecting, and this game.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not.
They
that's-
call it Perfect World.
Yeah, it's not so perfect, is it?
No. Obviously something was lost in translation there. A bit
Yeah.
like the WCA rulebook.
Perfectly shit world right now
Yeah.
we're living in.
That's...
I mean, we can try casting this.
Whoa,
look at
that Woo!
Is that magic whistle?
Wake up, everybody!
Oh, good morning.
Yeah, what?
Alright.
That salve was used by we apparently.
We
And,
fresh.
And
Yeah.
yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Sidestep there.
nice
Invoker.
blink. Invoker is on her
Doing the
ass.
Michael
Look at-
Jackson
he's
there with
like,
the
I'm
moonwalk.
gonna get you.
I'm gonna
I'm
get
gonna
you. I'm
get
gonna
ya.
get you.
I think
I'm
we
gonna
hot
get
dies
you. I'm
here.
gonna get you. Look, he's managed to pull off the Slardar bash as well.
Oh, and if you
hey,
blink, you
LeMayo.
missed it. Down.
Dang.
That was not first blood, but first three blood
I think
right
three
there.
people died there.
That-
Triple first blood,
Boom.
just like that.
You don't see it very often, but
And we didn't see it at all.
I mean, we were not high MMR. I can't see it with my low MMR eyes, but there's an action-packed game happening here.
Action-packed.
And you
Frame
can
by
see
frame, it's kicking off.
Weeha has made his return back to lane here.
Shout out to PowerPoint for bringing us this coverage.
And, well,
Well,
well.
well, this is less frames than a comic book.
We're gonna.
Well.
We're just we're kind of in someone else's stream right now, but this is how the game
Shout
is going.
out to the Russians. We've
are the-
spoken to Vlad, and Vlad is a chill lad.
We are now RU Hub, so
We'll be paying
Suka
him.
Biat or whatever. Suka Blat.
That was awful pronunciation.
Suka Misuka. I don't
Not
know.
only have you insulted all the Russians, you've insulted me with that pronunciation as
Alright,
well, Dakota.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. So, no, shout out to the guys over there.
Yeah, they're doing good camera work.
Yeah.
They have a good stream, I see.
If you want to go and check it out, go over to Russian Hub and you can see yourselves some of the Russian coverage.
But while we get reconnected here, you can see the action.
We're
of the game.
borrowing their stream.
We're just borrowing it.
Borrowing.
A little bit.
Yeah, just a little.
Just
For you guys at home.
Yeah.
So you can follow along here.
Oh, okay.
And that is some.
And okay.
Sleight of fist. Is it going to
Alright.
save him?
Oh,
Yes, it is.
I'm sure they're doing a wonderful job casting this right
I
here.
bet they are.
It's really good.
I can imagine them right now.
I don't want to step on anyone's toes, but I'm sure
Well.
they're doing a wonderful job. Oh,
Oh, that's a squish. DK there.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, poison touch.
Yep. Oh,
tombstone as well, and the heel keeping Envy alive.
Yeah.
Very nicely done.
Wonderful.
Let it all out. He is no longer Ade Meyer. Was that the name? I can't quite remember.
It's some anime shit. for
Some
sure.
anime shit.
7-1 though for Secret.
7-1 Brazil. Never forget.
Never will.
I will not forget.
I don't even watch the soccer,
Uh,
football, or whatever.
I knew you were going to say the S word there, Dakota.
Yep.
I was ready for that.
I'm American, so
I figured that out last night.
La soccer,
Le soccer.
and Brazil
La
just
soccer.
choked.
And here we go.
Mid lane.
Talking
Boom.
about the bashes.
169 is what I saw there.
And now I'm seeing 2-7 on the scoreboard. 2-7 at the moment here, favouring for the side of Secret.
Yep.
And Secret off to a very good start, and Empire a little bit befuzzled. Havorst,
Befuzzled.
befuzzled.
All right.
And Havorst. Level 4,
Oh, he's dead for sure.
and he is done for.
Yeah.
And
Let it
he's-
all out.
Envy certainly is in the moment. He is having a great game. 5 kills, I believe that is on the board. 3 assists. Trying to read it from a distance. Yeah, am I
Let's,
correct?
Take a moment here to get the expert analysis here from
Winter,
Winter.
please
Chan.
interject something smart and clever.
I just hope we can get back our camera.
Okay, well,
Okay,
there
this
you
is
go.
our camera.
This
Winter,
is the BTS camera.
thanks for nothing, Winter.
The graphics are better.
We gave you
but-
what you wished, and it doesn't work.
You happy now?
So bang.
Yeah, but it seems like right now the Wraith King is having a really big problem in the lane. But they did do a 1v1 matchup, SB versus Tuss at top. And both of those heroes having very equal CS.
Yeah, we look at the CS game at the moment, and we've got to mention that Invoker's having a good time. Havorst, he's got to be careful up here, but Misery, Cold
Oh.
Feet's going to kick in to go.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, they've
And
got a
now the
charge.
charge is coming in. I think Misery is done for.
Absolutely miserable.
Boom.
now.
Rayfire in the face.
That's
Havost is
gonna
going to claim that one.
Yeah, Havorst, and he needed that as well. As we were saying, didn't have a great time down bottom. Comes to the top lane, he's able to find something there straight away.
He was actually leading by quite a bit CS, in terms of CS, the SB, when I was looking like 1 minute ago, 1.5 minutes ago, but then he made a rotation. That's why the Tuss caught up. He was like at least 10 CS ahead of the Tuss
Ooh.
earlier.
Oh, the Russians
RU
missed
Hub.
a kill. That's all right.
We
we'll
never
let you
miss
off.
kills here.
We'll be billing them for that one.
Yeah.
What I like as well, hold that for us. We're going to see a charge onto Weeha in the mid lane. They'll
Yeah,
try and move in as well.
That symbol on her head means she's being charged.
Absolutely. Thanks, Dakota.
No problem.
Charge in here. They'll use the Nether Strike as well. Some good leveling here on the Spirit Breaker. The Tornado coming through as well. They'll get the Light Strike out to try and buy them some time. The Fairy Fire wasn't enough to keep the fiery Lina herself alive, and they will lose the Lina, but they do find kills in return. Puppey gets himself a killing spree, and I think a lot of that is down to the fact that his build, he's gone aggressive. If we actually look at the Dazzle, which we can't because we don't have our own observers, he has gone for the Poison Touch and the Shadow Wave build. No points, I believe, at the moment in Shallow Grave.
Well, if we ever click on the Dazzle, we can confirm that.
We
or not,
can.
but we don't have control right
We do
now.
not have control.
We are seriously backseeing the hell out of our
We are in
right
the
now.
control, the hands of the Russians, just like the Americans.
Yeah.
God
Well,
bless them.
Oh, bottom lane,
And yeah, the
engagement,
Searing Chains connect. They'll chase this down.
And you're dead.
I tried to turn it there with the cold feet, but a little bit too deep there. Well, actually, he was only on his half of the map, but he's got to be
This
careful
is-
going out against Ember.
Secret just disrespecting Empire right now, taking over the map.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
you
not
want to hold that
happening.
charge. This is a deep snowball.
Yes, it is.
They've
Right
got the
to
tornado.
a tornado. Just a bit short from hitting on Weehaw, and they have ditched Misery, saying, "Sorry, buddy, you're on your own."
Yeah, it was a
You're
little
dead.
bit of an aggressive play there from the toss.
Nah, it wasn't really only that. He was expecting the SB to complete his charge, so he wanted to try and dodge and try to...
Oh, so he tried to be next level, but he
But-
wasn't.
Yeah, but SB didn't complete the charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're trying to keep the momentum going after that kill. They're looking for Envy, but Envy at this moment, he's going to TP out. He knows that Envy does not use it. Well, he already used the chains.
Yeah.
And he's desperately trying to find his level 6 down here. He's nearly got it, but we're going to see a smoke up from Secret as they head down towards the tier 2. And this time, XXXXX is prepared for
The
that.
game sense is there.
And he's got the backup of a Vorst as well, turning to lane.
No, they've ditched that idea. Looks like they're going to head back to mid lane and go for maybe Invoker. No! Bottom lane breaks out.
And
Jump
that is
on
Envy. He has got one Remnant left. Has he got the charges? No, he's not going to be able to Remnant again here. So the Vortex slow, allowing Empire to chase down. They'll find the Nether Strike, and they will get the kill on the Ember Spirit. But at the same time, the rotation from Secret did result in a kill on Resolution on the mid lane Invoker.
Did it now.
Did indeed.
All
So
right.
1 for 1. But at the moment, Secret still with the edge. It's 13 for 6. Overall farm favouring the side of Secret. As we can see here, hopping over to the net worth. Envy on his Ember at the moment, top of the board, reaching up to 5.5k.
Notice they switched to net worth appropriately.
They really did.
Right on the 10-minute mark.
Really
about.
nice move there from the Russians.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Let's take some notes, all right?
Yeah.
10 minutes net worth, please.
10
Please
minutes,
travel
boots of travel. Classic Envy here at the moment. He does like this build, and it normally pays off. It's definitely, I'd say recently, one of his stronger heroes to play. The Eternal Envy Ember Spirit is very impressive.
Yeah.
He plays it very carefully, very controlled. A little bit like we saw earlier today with his Anti-Mage, and I'm sure we'll see a similar style of play here from him on the
Right.
Ember, Windsor. Wouldn't you agree?
You say control, but I think he takes the hero to the very limits of it. That's
Yeah,
why
but he never kind of oversteps it
Yeah.
as the Ember. He knows his limits. That's the thing about Envy on this hero. We're going to see a charge thought about on Lina. She did have the Ice Blast debuff on her, but Empire smartly realizing that they can't really afford to dive that deep, and Secret were ready and waiting around the tier 1 for some kind of rebuttal.
You know, when I talk about Envy's Ember, sometimes it's all about because he's willing to take the risk. Like Ember's like one of the few carries that you can farm actually in the more dangerous places. So you give your team more space to farm. That's what I feel Envy does a lot. That's why he makes the hero work.
Yeah.
As like one of the best players to
Ooh, top
play.
lane of Vorst getting gone on here. He does have Reincarnate here, but he's going to get taken down a second time. The timing with the Light Strike. They've got the Laguna as well. Bursting him low. We'll try and turn around with the Ray Fire Blast, and that will allow them to connect the Ice Blast onto Envy. But it doesn't matter. Secret find the kill onto Vorst, and now they'll look to pressure down the tier 1 as a 5-man. In fact, they want to find more. They get the snowball across onto Aloha Dance. The stun is there. Envy moves into joining the fun. In fact, he's already looking to move in for more. We'll watch the advance here onto Aloha Dance as they do finish him off with a Dragon Slave. Envy trying to find more towards the mid lane. He is out of mana though, and he does have to be a little bit careful. There's a charge coming through from the Spirit Breaker. Envy starting to back off.
Oh, he's
They're
got
looking for the
Slight.
Light Strike cancel, but instead, smart play from the Breaker. He holds back the charge, uses the Nether Strike now to take down the Lina. The rest of Secret there. Now Puppey's actually caught on the wrong side of the shards. Misery will finish off the AA there with a Walrus Punch. You've got Resolution finding a nice choke point there. The EMP's going to be big. Onto Puppey. Charge across as well from the Spirit Breaker, but the Heal Bomb a little bit too much. Spirit Breaker low will tick down to the Flame Guard. They have lost 2 on both sides at the moment, and Envy's in fact looking for more here. And Misery has 1v1ing the Aloha Dance here. Her Vorst, time to take down this Tombstone. It is going to be a double kill for Envy as he takes down Invoker, and the fight looking to favour Secret at the moment. There is going to be a Magic Missile Missile, Wraith Fire Blast onto Misery, but Envy's thinking about backing up here. Misery tries for the TP, but the crit comes out just in time for her Vorse, so they will find the return kill onto the Tusk. And overall, a very close fight there, just a slight gold kind of advantage gain there by Empire, but a very small one at that.
Yeah. Probably getting some love from the minor rubber band that's available to them because Secret is pretty far ahead at this point. But overall, a big win. Mostly for Secret, they continue to assert their dominance and take most of the map here.
Yeah.
And they show it in their farm.
They do as well, and this is the kind of thing that Empire are going to have a little bit of trouble playing from behind. They're going to go for these pickoffs, and this is exactly what they need to do. They find Lina on her own, the charge is there, and having the backup of Resolution on the Invoker, more than enough control and damage to take down Lina.
And Lena's died twice in a row now, so that's a lot of kind of just crippling. Like, it really just slows down that Yule's progression and something that the Lina will need as soon as possible.
She's just trying to get her Yules, but it continues to get delayed. One that she would love to have in this game. Very good against something like, certain Spirit Breaker.
Absolutely. I mean, you look at the lineup of Secret, and already the Undying Lina. She can hit the Light Strike, but it's still a bit of a tricky one, especially if Spirit Breaker's charging across the tree line. They need more ways to hold him back. Bottom lane moving in onto a low hard dance. They will find the kill on Venge. TPs will be cancelled here, as they were only going to be able to send one more down here on the side of Empire, and you really don't want to be throwing that into the 4-man of Secret as they put the pressure on the tier 2.
Secret done a really good job just moving around the map. Like, they kind of got caught out twice at the top lane. They swing bottom now, and just really pulling Empire around the map right now.
And just like that, they're going to be heading up to the top lane here. Thinking about defense. Only one TP at the actual tower, but that's enough to kind of make Empire feel a bit hesitant as far as what the hell's happening.
They're contemplating it here. They'll try and look for the Tornado. They'll lead in with the Nether Strike, charge across as well, but now they've got to think about running away because Secret are ready to fight. They snowball in onto the Spirit Breaker. War's Punch as well. He's going to go for the TP, but the Searing Chains are there from Envy, and they will be able to find the kill on the Spirit Breaker. So, as we said, Empire were looking to try and make the jump. Maybe Spirit Breaker a little bit too hasty there with the lead in, and Secret are there to punish it.
That was nice. They kind of just tantalized Empire there a bit, enticed them into kind of fighting, and drew them into a bit of an awkward situation. They only get to walk away with one kill, but that could have been a lot more worse for Empire here. Now they're stuck kind of defending.
Yeah, we just got to be a bit careful here. They do try and start going aggressive Secret, but we are swap back, Wraith Fire Blast to the face. They'll take one kill. Now they're looking for more. The Magic Missile holding Misery in the Ice Blast. It will connect on both the Tusk and the Dazzle. Trying to buy himself some time here in the Snowball. Moves across the fight here, but they will still take him down. He throws out a punch, but they do lose the Tusk. So 2 heroes dropping on Secret. Envy at the bottom trying to find the solo kill onto AA. Moves in, but TP reaction will come in for the side of Empire, and he's diving deep here. There is Resolution with the cold snap. The control might just be there. Does get a remnant off. He's only got 1 charge at the moment, and it's still on cooldown. The Tornado comes through. They've got 3 members here. Drop the chains, holding back the Spirit Breaker, but the right clicks in the urn is going to be enough, and Resolution will find that big value kill on the Ember Spirit.
All right, very nice for Empire.
This Resolution Invoker has just been everywhere, doing so much.
Top of the net worth right now.
Yeah, I mean, you talked it up, Dakota. He is living up to his name right now.
He's pretty freaking good, and I feel like he should be very happy with 6.86.
Oh, look at this. Puppy is going to wrap around here. The TPs as well. He does take a Magic Missile to the face. The Light Strike holds back a Vorse, though. The Soul Rip keeping Puppy alive. They'll turn onto the Wraith King. He will go down for the first time, and Misery's already looking to try and control the backlines. Charge across, though, from a low hard dance. Again, the Light Strike comes out. Puppy has graved himself here. He's got to walk it up, but Secret getting low. They've already lost the Lina here, and they might lose more. They're desperately trying to find something in return. Her Vorse throws out the Wraith Fire Blast. Pylight chasing this down the Tombstone, doing a lot of work here with the slows. They'll snowball across. They'll catch a Vorse on the drive by. They're looking for more. Misery with the great play from the Tusk, trying to close the gap. Does end up paying with his life, but Envy's looking for the cleanup. Finds the kill onto the Vengeful Spirit here. Invoker in trouble as well as the Remnant Burst, bringing them down low. 3 dead at the moment on the side of Empire. A low hard dance. Sorry, no, it's the Spirit Breaker charging across here. They're chasing it. Chains again from Envy onto 2. Getting low to the right clicks. The bash comes out just in time. They'll lose the Ember, and Resolution just cleans up.
Yikes.
Dominating streak for the man. And as you said before, then Resolution showing us why he's considered one of the best invokers on the scene. 9.4k gold now in the bank in his net worth.
Envy just got back, got a kill, and then died right away. Oh, man. That looked like it was going to be Secret's fight, but...
Yeah, it looked like Invoker was in a bit of a tough spot when he was in the river. Like, they was surrounded by a lot of heroes, but they managed to deal with the Ember Spirit really nicely. Spirit Breaker came back in, and...
Oh, yes, of course.
And the classic stat there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Couldn't agree more.
Dazzle Grave
Dazzle
7.
Grave.
Can we work it out?
Yeah.
7
He's-
minutes? 7M? There's something next to the 7.
7 meters?
What could they be
7
referencing?
saves per game.
Could be.
Maybe.
I think we'll go with that.
He did live. I was actually really surprised. He got the grave up on himself, and I figured he was just going to die after the Spirit Breaker charged right into him, but he found a way to weasel out, stay alive, and Dazzle loves those long-winded fights. More heals, more power.
Misery in a lot of trouble here. They'll move him with the silence. He's going to get taken down as the Ice Blast flies through. Another kill for Resolution. And he is really closing the gap here for Empire, swinging the game right back round. Resolution's Invoker, quite a sight to behold at the moment, and now they'll move into Roshan with the Wave of Terror and the right clicks from these guys. They should be able to do it at considerable speed. Tusk is out of the game for 30 seconds, doesn't have a buyback, so this potentially could be a free one here for the side of Empire. We'll see if Secret can test it. They'll lay down the weave, getting the vision into the pit, but they're not going to be able to jump into this one, and Empire will find themselves the Aegis going the way of Resolution.
Don't know if it would matter much, but this is one of those moments when you want to remind that the Ember Spirit remnants don't give vision, so you can't just casually throw it in there and get an idea as far as what the hell's actually happening.
And they might try for more. Ice Blast flying through there. They will be able to hold back Invoker there with the Lena's Yules. That's going to be that for now. Envy still finding the space and the farm. He's very close to having that. In fact, he does have that gold there for the Battle Fury. So Battle Fury now done on Eternal Envy's Ember. And it's certainly seeming to pan out to be one of those games where a lot rests on Envy's performance here for Secret.
Almost said the same for Havost on the other side. He gets his early Blade Mail, but what are we anticipating is going to be his next grab? Straight to Radiance, get a blink for maybe proper positioning. He's got about 1,800 gold. I'm very curious to see what he wants to get on this Wraith King next.
There's that new Fabled rune there at the top, the Arcane. Now we look at the lineups. Who do you want to be getting that on?
Invoker would be pretty nice.
I think Invoker would love to have that pick up.
Oh, yeah.
At the moment, no vision from either side around this rune spot. And we'll see what Resolution's plan of action is. Talking about people a lot of money. He is sitting on 4k gold at the moment. A lot of options open here to the man. It's just going to be a question, does he feel like this is going to be an Ags game against an Ember Spirit? Does he need to get the Scythe a little bit earlier? I mean, what do you think here, Dakota?
I wouldn't mind straight to Ags, but, I mean, there's just a good argument to getting a Sheepstick, yeah. The lockdown on the EE Ember Spirit is probably the biggest thing to fear on the side of Secret, so... Yeah.
I mean, at this point, if you're killing the Ember Spirit, you're going to have a lot of space and time to pressure and not have to worry about your other lanes getting packed in, which is exactly what Envy's doing at the moment. He's pretty much just being everywhere that Empire is, and unless he feels he can go for a solo kill on those heroes like the AA. And as you mentioned, it is indeed going to be the Blink Dagger here picked up by Havor, so they've got that little bit more catch potential, which they certainly need against Secret's lineup.
Kind of says also that they do know that they don't want to risk taking this game too long and allowing... I mean, there was a game just at Frankfurt where Envy pretty much carried Secret alone.
Yeah, on his Ember.
With multiple rapiers and everything, so better end it sooner than later. Blink Dagger will help. But let's see if they can find a fight here. They actually rotate back. They're looking to get a hold of Envy here.
Catch out that we're talking about.
See you later.
Straight up TP the the cold snap coming out just in time from Resolution. Catching out Envy. The vision, of course, given by the Spirit Breaker chance. Resolution again and his Invoker. The right place at the right time. And they're the high-value kills that we're talking about, taking down Envy's Ember Spirit.
He got there so fast. Little fast feet that guy got. Man. Nice, easy pick for him. Envy goes down. Empire in a very good spot right now.
And I like Resolution's build as well. He's looking to pick up the AC.
Ooh.
And he's got the money to do so as well now. Just needs to get that plate mail picked up from the secret shop. And Empire, they're going to start to pressure. They know they've got 20 seconds still without worrying about the Ember.
Sharing's caring.
Yeah, Empire, very nice. They let Secret know as well when to expect the Roche to come back
Guys, let's
up.
meet there. It's like just calling someone out. Like
maybe this mind games and they gave him the wrong time.
11 p.m. Springy Station. That's where we're going to meet for the next fight. And
the AC is just going to certainly help Empire be able to push.
Yeah, it's great for the push, and also great against Envy. At the moment, he's just got the Battle Fury, so having that extra armor there for the team means these Sleight of Fists are going to do a little more than just tickle the side of Empire when they're going for these high ground pushes.
Aether Lens pick up on Weeha's Lena coming after the Yules.
It's an interesting pickup. Obviously very nice for in terms of just kind of getting your combo out, but at the same time not having to be too vulnerable.
It seems like a really good Lena item.
Yeah.
Like the amplifies all the damage output you've got, and like you say, being in a better position to be able to use your spells. And it also works on items, so the Yule Scepter you have longer range.
It does, yes, that is correct as well. Just the overall catch out potential Lena increased.
And that was one of the big nerfs that Yules got, was that
Yeah.
the cast range did get decreased. a
I
few
believe went down
patches back.
to, was it 575 from 6 something?
I think
I
like,
wanna
was it
s-
like 700 to
7, it was
550 or
quite a-
something?
Quite a step down,
Yeah.
I want to say. And Misery moving in here, desperately trying to find some action, but overstepping the mark. Spirit Breaker was there to catch him out in return. So Misery throwing away his life there. And this game more so swinging in that favour of Empire, who have really managed to grab hold of the reins so far at this point, 23 minutes in.
Secret just desperate, trying to push and pressure the other lanes, stall this game out as much as possible here, and hope that Empire don't get too ruthless in trying to push on forward. But
There's not a massive amount of farm on Havas, so that's at least some good news
Yeah.
for Secret. If Havas was like close to a Radiance or something, then you're like, oh shit, we're in trouble. But that's like, I guess, some good news for them. That Havas is still very manageable. Wraith King in general gets kited very easily. But Resolution, he's like, Invoker can carry games, and that's what we're seeing here so far.
It's been said a lot of times, but this patch certainly looking to be one where Invoker's power has stepped up again. And we already knew how well Resolution could play in the previous patch on this hero, so absolutely just benefiting from the small, well, I say small, but proven to be quite major changes. Just having that evoke straight up from the beginning, making you that little bit stronger in lane and enabling you to have a bit more presence across the map.
He picked up a BKB. So he went for the Hyperstone. He's got BKB
He's got
and almost
AC.
AC.
I think he's got the AC complete.
no,
Oh, did he
know
not buy the
he-
plate
He
mail?
bought a BKB.
Okay, so
He
not
could have
bought the plate mail
completed
yet.
the AC, it looks like, but wanted to go BKB first.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on about 2.4k gold. Yeah, so he just
He's
went
just
for
having
straight
everything,
BKB.
you know. BKB, then he's practically finished an AC on top of
1100 gold and he's got it.
that. Yeah, that is crazy. Wraith King going to go for Maelstrom, I think, just deciding he's kind of poor, so he's just going to go for a more economical item.
It helps the farm, helps with the lanes that
Yep.
are going to be pressured by Secret on the side, get him right back into a proper equilibrium.
Oh, I want to see Empire going on this as well. They've got the wraparound. They're going to go straight for
Oh, yeah.
Puppy here, getting separated from the lineup. He's going to Glimmer Cape himself up, but they do have the vision. They'll take the first kill onto Puppy, down
Is it
for
a
40 seconds.
Gem on Spirit Breaker, I guess?
I
You
believe
guys know?
there was a gem purchased, and I'm
It
pretty
must be
sure it
on
was
Spirit
Spirit Breaker.
Breaker,
Yeah, because he's yeah.
They didn't use Dust or
No,
Sentry, so...
yeah. And he also got the BKB himself as well. So BKB's out on Spirit Breaker and on Resolution at this point.
Nice stack you got here.
Tasty. And Wraith King just keeps everyone healed up. Like, that's something kind of underrated. I mean, Winter talked about the Exod Invoker with the Wraith King having the lifesteal, but even like a Quaswex Invoker that's this farmed is going to be right-clicking pretty damn hard in fights. You got BKB AC coming, then you get like some Alacrity. You're going to right-click more than the Wraith King does.
Well, what we see is now with the benefit of this Blink Dagger, Envy will be able to play a bit more safe, pressuring out these sides. But he's got a journey ahead of him here if he wants to put Secret up on his back. Empire now with the farm and the net worth on their side, they can dictate the pace of this game. But do they need to wait for Havos to be, more of a monster before they can actually ascend into the high ground and try to take this? Or do they need to wait out, try to take a better fight, then move on forward?
They're probably going to wait for a better fight. I'm not sure what's Roshan's status right now. I imagine that's going to be...
It should be up for. It was the longer
Yeah.
respawn. It was it was 5 minutes after the expiration. So
oh, they
it's
posted
gonna
in the
be
chat.
longer.
They posted like it was like 23:58. So I
So-
think 26:58 is probably the latest.
it is soon. It is
So
very soon.
That was probably the earliest respawn, which means 3 minutes after that.
Yeah.
So I think they're waiting for Aegis. Havos is, even though he's slightly underfarmed, he's got reincarnation. You just blink in, stun someone, and a fight starts, and you're good.
Yeah, and with the AC done on Invoker as well, he's got the benefit of that going into the fight. So I think they've
AC
definitely got the tools to go.
Vlads, They've got so many auras going. Venge aura, Wraith King aura with AC and Vlads. That's just a beastly 5-man lineup coming out from Empire.
Yeah, there's not too much reason.
Okay,
We'll
so
talk
there
about
you can see the roast there. It's up in about a minute to a minute and a half. I guess the earlier timer was the Aegis expiring timer.
Yeah, but I think you're right at this point. Empire, even though they do obviously have the chance of breaking high ground with what they've got at the moment, they may not go full force down a lane until Aegis is picked up as well. They just want to try and control the momentum, and I don't think they're feeling too much pressure from Secret at this point either.
No, Secret can't really move out onto the map and fight Empire in any way. So we'll see Secret just try and pick up what farm they can. It's pretty much Envy alone who can leave the base. He has picked up the crit, so he has slightly better high ground defense, but all this bonus armor we see coming out from the auras makes things very, very difficult. Top
There we
4
go.
net worth. This strat is practically in English. They're catering to our audience.
I know, I appreciate it.
At
And
least-
I guess top third performance from Resolution personally, maybe on his Invoker. So his third highest game in
Yeah.
terms of net worth at this point of a match.
Hmm.
So some impressive stats indeed. So
Probably one of the best Invoker performances
Yeah.
I've seen so far in 6.86. That's for sure. I know it's still.
I mean, we
pretty
haven't seen a
fresh.
lot, but I think it's still a week or so, maybe a month down the line. I think we'll still be saying the Resolution is certainly one of the better players to be able to take this hero in this patch.
Yeah. Makes me excited to see some of the other big Invoker players.
Yeah,
like
I'd like to see
your,
Miracle.
Yeah,
see what he does with it.
Miracles. The big one. Weehao plays a pretty good Invoker.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Well, and now it's just back to the drawing board here. Is Empire just kind of continue, stall back, take away, win the economy game here.
And Roche
So
is
they starve out
respawned,
Secret.
so I think Wraith King left the pit right before it did, yeah.
I don't know if we picked up on this either, but
There we
looking at the Venge, it looks like she is going to be going for that Aghanim Scepter this
Really?
game. She has the point booster picked up and 1100 gold on top.
Oh, very cool.
That could be some good fun.
Keeps the aura alive.
Exactly. I think
which
that's
is
what the
nice.
thing is here. We've already
Yeah.
talked about the
Yeah.
auras, and it makes a huge difference.
Well, you can swap in to find a pick off, and
And
often
still,
if you
yeah.
swap an enemy in to start a fight, you're going to die, or you become an easy target. And now they've got to kill you and your illusion. I think because it's such a new item, people will be like, okay, we killed the Venge, and just ignore the illusion. But the illusion given the aura means it is worth killing.
You can't use your items though, right?
You can't use the
No.
items. You can use
Yeah.
all the spells. So
Can't,
you take
like, have a
150%
force
increased
staff.
damage, and you only deal 50% of your
Yep.
physical damage.
But you get it the entire duration you're dead. Which
And you
is
get it,
what's-
extra stun, extra swap,
Oh, you even get the swap from
Yeah.
it. So you could use that illusion to like save a teammate or something.
and of
then-
course the illusions cooldowns are fresh. When the illusion spawns, you've got
Yep.
the swap straight away again.
Ooh, that's
That's-
interesting.
I think it's a really, really neat Ags upgrade.
I haven't seen it yet though. We
We
saw
saw
someone
it
buy
get
it, but
bought,
not
yeah.
get used. Owie bought it,
Yep.
but we didn't get to see.
And it was
die.
very much like the game was completely over it by the
Yeah.
time it was picked up.
Yeah. Oh, are we back in the game here? I'm looking at the other screen. It
Oh, we
looks
might
like
be able to hop back over to the English
we
coverage,
might
guys.
finally like get off the
Seems
shoulders,
good. Yeah.
get off
Yep.
the shoulders of RU Hub.
Let's go. Thank you very much to
And,
and we've got sound back as
wow,
well.
Is that what Dota sounds like?
Look at that.
Winter
Done it.
Winter
has
did it.
solved all our problems.
I,
What'd
saw,
you do?
I saw him pull up some kind of foreign language website.
Did you get a hack or
Yeah,
something?
what did you
bro?
do?
Are we going to get VAC banned? I don't-
Winter just
This is
casually
my Steam
hacked through
account.
the Great Firewall of
is-
China for us. Thank you, Winter.
Alright.
I just turned on the VPN that I had. I had to download it.
Okay.
Nice.
I was testing.
We'll get a back ban
I
for
was
that.
testing the servers just now, so it took some time.
All right.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thank
Okay.
you, Winter.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Now we're stuck with your analysis again.
I missed the whole game, so I.
Yeah. So tell us what's happening.
Secret are getting messed up here.
Wow.
Didn't they have such a big lead before
They
I
did.
left?
They really did.
And
The early game
Resolution
was looking
just
good.
started carrying. Like he just was making plays
Yeah.
all over the place. Envy died like 3 times in 5 minutes, and then not less so like getting caught out. It was like in team fights where Resolution would just have the last laugh. Oh, you didn't log off Steam, Winter.
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
Mistakes
Winter.
are made.
Oh, Winter.
Dude, the producer can do it. We've got a producer. Come on, Winter.
So don't let him touch it.
Nope. All right, Winter's on it. Oh, swapping to the RU Hub stream.
To log out,
Here's the spoilers from a minute from now.
as it does look like no one has died, but Empire getting ready to siege mid lane. I imagine. I think they should siege mid lane and have Resolution poke at the tier 3 a couple of times.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
Okay.
And, this is going to be quite a notable pickup as well. AA, 500 gold away from his Aghanims, and very kindly stacking the Dyer's Ancients.
Yeah, that's when you know you're doing pretty good.
Yeah, just casually keeping the farm up on all parts of the map. Charge onto Weehar. They won't follow this through, but as we can see, Secret at the moment having to keep themselves right in the base, and only really Envy that could afford to be pushing out these lanes.
Dire's middle tower.
There's the push mid lane, and Invoker's hitting that tier 3.
And they're starting
Sounds-
to fall very low. And that will force out the fortification bottom lane. Havors just forcing Envy back, and he'll start
Yeah.
to get the momentum back down here.
And not a hero that can easily or quickly get to the fight. So Empire showing they're confident that they're not going to get caught in a 5v4 fight, but also probably not going to fully commit to the high ground here. Just poking from low ground.
Looks like they'll get that tier 3 though.
That's
and
crazy though. Like Havos is not just
Whoa!
bottom, but he's showing
Look
bottom.
at him zap down this Rax, man.
It's
What? He's just standing there when Hovos is bottom?
yeah.
Oh!
Okay.
I can't believe that Secret just let I mean, I guess what did they do necessarily? They have
Oh,
swap.
yeah, they swap
and
out the
Misery
Invoker
can't
here.
seem to hit him.
Chains onto 2 here. Misery with the punch, bringing Venge low, but not quite low enough.
Does
He
Venge
is
have
going to be
Axe?
fine. No, not yet. Doesn't
Aw.
have the Axe yet, so that's going to be Venge down for 50 seconds. Envy looking for the cleanup of the Nether Strike. The control is almost
Havas
there.
is here.
He's falling low and he's going to get taken down, so they get the big kill onto Envy. They do lose 2 for it, but Empire, I think they're going to be happy with the trade. Maybe looking for more here with the Spirit Breaker, but he's got to go. He's got to get out.
Gem.
Charges away, but the right clicks fly through. Is that going to be enough to kill him? It's not. He gets himself out just in time, getting away with 70 HP. So a 2 for 1, but it is the 2 supports for that Eternal Envy Ember Spirit.
That was just like a very ballsy move from Empire. Like,
Yeah.
I still cannot believe they had Havas as far away as possible on the map, showing himself while Invoker takes a Rax. And it worked. That's the crazy thing.
Invoker now with an axe. So, Resolution, his ultimate power soon to be unleashed here. Might be the ticket for them to close out game number 1, where Secret had the early game advantage and now
Well,
backs against the
How,
wall.
how did the game become like this in the 10 minutes that I was gone? Like they were leading like what 7,000.
Resolution.
Yeah, Resolution was like,
Resolution.
I'm Invoker, bitch.
Really, really strong game from Resolution.
Like
They had some really good fights around the They had some good fights around the reincarnation. Like Havas, I mean, he wasn't farm, but he would just go in, die, and then they'd win the fight around his reincarnation.
I guess they must have played the fights really well. They outplayed them, because the enemy team were having such a big lead and they had Undying.
They also killed Weeha like 2 times in a row, 3 times in a row before he finished his Yule Scepter, like around the 10 to 15 minute mark.
Did they do like some swap into charge thing with
No.
the bench?
Nothing fancy.
Oh.
Oh, the long-range Nether Strike there onto Puppey. Deafening Blast flying through with the Chaos Meteor. Puppey's going to get taken down here. Laguna Blade onto Resolution. Swap back as well. Pops the BKB. Misery trying to lead in with the Snowball, but they'll turn around. They'll take down
Oh,
Misery.
he survived
Resolution
it.
will live through this. He survives on the Invoker. There's a buyback here on the Dazzle. Puppey trying to get himself in, looking for some action onto a Force, but a Force has not got the Reincarnate here. He will get taken down for good. 65 seconds on the clock for the man. Triple kill for No Fear, doing a huge amount there with that Aghanim's Ice Blast. Tornado holds back. Undying Pylai trying to go with the decays. Envy, is he going to be able to look to jump in at all? He's thinking about it. He's going to blink forward, looks for the slight and the change. Remnant straight back out. Isn't able to get a latch on. And that will be that.
Ooh, Aghanim's bench, Aghanim's Wraith
Yeah.
King, the dream.
Wait, Wraith King? I
No,
don't
Wraith
think
King's
Wraith
not
King is.
going. Come on, Winter.
Please.
That's enough alcohol
behave.
for you.
The funny thing is just one drink, I'm out.
Yeah,
Look.
you're a flyweight, that's for sure.
When we play our pubs, Winter, I'll get Aghanims on Wraith King for you. And I'm a man of my
Oh,
word. When
yeah.
I say I'll buy Aghanims, I'll
No,
buy
but
Aghanims.
what happens with the bench if bench dies and bench have Aghanims?
I don't know. The game crashes.
You have 2 illusions.
I
then,
wouldn't be
guess.
surprised.
What exactly is the Wraith King Aghanims? Like, what is the like? What is the specifics of what it does?
You die
so
near him, you
die.
come back as a wraith for a while.
So
And
you
can
get
use all
2
your
wraiths.
spells.
Then you get the wraith, and then you also get a Venge illusion.
I'd imagine so.
So
I'd
there could
imagine
be
how the
there'll
interaction
probably
would
be
work. Yeah.
2 back from the dead vengeful spirits with a
So
Wraith King.
it could be the play, but of course it does involve what, an 8.4k, investment for the 2 heroes that otherwise aren't going to really look for it. And
And
they are relying on
Havas-
Havas here for the right click, and
He's going carry. He's going Abyssal.
we're
or
not going to be
something.
seeing Axe Wraith King this game.
Blink Abyssal against Ember, kind of standard, kind of item duo as a carry.
Oh, top lane. Looking to lead in here onto Envy. The silence is down and the control from Resolution. This man single-handedly taking down the boy here. They'll look to chase this with another strike. Tornado catches out. Pylai die here, closing the gap. Resolution looking to continue with the plays here. Pylai's going to be fine though. Gets up to the high ground, turns around with a Soul Rip. They do take down the Tombstone.
They're going to force a buyback here at least. Again, Havas just off by himself, but not obviously it's a decision Empire making as a team to do.
And there's your Aghanims on bench.
This is exciting.
We're going to see it come out. Next fight.
And with the way the fight's been going, the swap saves lead into Venge's deaths.
Oh, and leading in onto Weeha here. There's going to be a buyback straight away from Envy. Will Remnant himself forward, but the BKB from Spirit Break, he's locking down onto Misery. Misery's going to get sent up in the air by the Tornado, the Deafening Blast, the Chaos Meteor. Misery kept alive by the Soul Rip, but he'll still pop. That's going to be Misery going down at the moment. 3 dead. There's going to be a buyback from Lena, and now we'll see the return aggression from Secret. Can they hold Empire back? Heading down towards the bottom. Empire starting on the retreat, looking to find someone with the Sleight of Fist, but he's Envy's been caught out. Envy's gone too deep, and that's a dieback on the Ember Spirit.
Resolution could just buy
Laguna,
back here.
it does burst down the
Vengelution!
Resolution,
There
but
we
here we
go.
go, the control, the second wave of
Illusion!
terror, the
Whoa.
illusion doing work, the magic missile on top highlight die, the Aghanim's investment was worth it,
swap.
and the aura as well. There's your swap, getting Weeheart back, the Aghanim's Vengelution doing everything here for the side of Empire. Magic missile again from the illusion. That's going to be a team wipe here for the side of Empire, and they'll look to move in
Nice.
on the bottom set of Raxen. Aghanim's Vengeful Spirit
The only
doing it
reason-
for the
yeah.
side at the end of the game.
The only reason they won right then and there. No, that was
That was
awesome.
sweet.
That was
really nice.
awesome. Very
Definitely,
cool.
it definitely seems like a good, like, luxury item to get on Venge.
Luxury item, core item.
Well, by luxury I mean like you're as a support, you're not going to farm it early on. Like
Oh
you
my
have to
God.
get your basic items first.
Yeah.
But like if you
No.
can get it around the 30 to 40 minute mark, it's fantastic.
That was really nice. I think overall as well, that was just a really good performance from Empire and
Let's
Secret.
get Resolution.
Yeah,
That man's a
that
magician.
man.
He's a magician on that hero. He must be so happy. I'm expecting incoming respect Invoker bans against Empire.
I would not be surprised. I just look
Here
at his
now.
performance. So he's 14, 4, and 10, but worth noting as well, he pretty much got the same CS at the end of the game as Envy. And Envy, of course, as the Ember Spirit, was just focusing on constantly pushing out the lanes. You know, Envy was trying his best there. But the fact that Invoker keeps up with the CS and is able to make just as many plays, but they're just a little bit more impactful, I think, as you said, Resolution Invoker is something that teams really do need to be aware of, and maybe even think about taking it away. And also the alternative for Secret, picking it up themselves for Weeha. Because, I mean, this game, the Lina pick didn't really work out too great. It was nice to see him try it out with the Aether Lens, but it just wasn't enough. And always picking someone like Alina against the aggression of a CIS side that's got a spirit break. You know, they're going to be closing the gap on you. Wraith King, not the best hero to go against. You can burst him down, but he's going to be back for round 2. And overall, just really solid stuff from Empire in that game.
I'm very curious where Secrets stand now. They are.
They're,
didn't
if
win-
they
didn't-
lose game 2, they're out.
Yeah, like it's got to be something. Like they
Yeah.
lost both games to
So-
Wings and drew a series.
So as it stands, if Empire win game 2, it means they have a win and 2 draws. Wings have a win and a draw already. So that means Secret, if they get 2 losses, they're just flat out eliminated.
Yeah.
So this is a must-win game, and if they win, that means Secret have 1 win, 1 draw, which is better than Empire, since Empire have no wins. And I think we'll get them top 2.
Empire had 1 draw versus Fnatic.
Yeah. But Secret have a win, so you have to look at... And right now, well, it also depends on the result of the Fnatic game. So if Fnatic
Yes,
pull off a
it's
win,
up to Fnatic.
then Fnatic could theoretically still get into the top 2.
Fair enough.
But yeah, crazy stuff. Team Empire. That Resolution Voca taking game 1, but we'll take a break, guys. We'll come back. Game number 2 of Team Empire versus Team Secret. Don't go anywhere.